So Ludwig recently hosted an influencer chess boxing tournament that was the biggest thing to happen to the internet since the iDubbbz boxing event from earlier this year. And it was incredible. Now, I think Ludwig has proven to us already that he knows how to put on a banger event. From Mogul Money Live to his subathon, this man just knows how to get me to procrastinate doing my university work in order to watch him do interesting things online. But this one really takes the cake as something wholly unique and new. As I mentioned before, iDubbbz hosted an influencer charity boxing event earlier this year, and it blew everyone's minds with how creative and entertaining it was. The matches were even and entertaining down to the very last punch, and because it was for charity, all of us felt less bad about watching our favorite YouTubers and streamers get the crap kicked out of them in front of hundreds of thousands of people. We had all seen Jake Paul start the trend of influencers trying their hand at boxing, but I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I just like seeing him get pummeled more than watching it for the sport itself. iDubbbz realized that the whole spectacle could be repurposed for a cause that viewers actually care about, and so he created the event of the year. I'm not saying Ludwig surpassed him, just the sheer difference in influencer size between the events ensured that Ludwig didn't really have a chance at toppling iDubbbz for the most entertaining event of the year. But damn, did they come close. I'm going to take a really quick sidebar for those of you who aren't aware of what chessboxing is. You take chess, you take boxing, and you smush them together and make a little love child. The competitors go between a chess match and a boxing match at specific time intervals, until someone either gets knocked out or gets a checkmate. Ludwig took two consistently trendy things on the internet over 2022 and did what he does best: get a lot of attention. I don't know if you can tell, but I take a lot of inspiration from Ludwig, particularly from his second channel, Mogul Mail. I think the relationship that he has with his audience is super cool, and he has this way of making whatever he's talking about seem like the most interesting thing on the planet. That's what I want to build towards, and that's what I hope this channel becomes. But my whole point with this thing is that I absolutely adore this trend of events like this that bring the internet together and expose viewers to completely new things. How many of you have actually seen a chess boxing match before watching the event this weekend? Because I sure as heck hadn't. I love what events like these do to legitimize YouTube and streaming culture. It shows the world that the right events with the right people can bring in tons of viewers, and oftentimes people come out of these events with a buzz about what they just witnessed. It creates dialogue and excitement about the next event, and it kind of just builds and builds. This brings me to my secondary point in this video. I think that all, and yes, I did say all, big Twitch streamers should switch to YouTube if given the chance. The differences between the two platforms allow streamers to do more than just stream on YouTube. The lack of amassing streaming commitment gives them time to plan cool shit like this, and overall it allows them to put more time and thought into making their content great. I think it does really depend on what type of streamer you are, but with how streaming is trending, most of them don't just want to sit around on stream for 6 hours and play the same old game in front of chat. They want to make content that's entertaining, interesting, and enjoyable to make. YouTube allows that to happen. At this point, I see very few reasons not to switch. One big argument that I hear often is that the culture isn't the same on YouTube streaming, and that's flat out correct. Because YouTube is so much bigger than Twitch, I think it's pretty impossible to make one uniform culture across the entire platform. 2 billion monthly users is a lot of people to get on the same page. On Twitch, streams are primarily focused on gaming, or streamers who started making content through gaming. That's not the case on YouTube. You've got cooking, blogging, heck, there's a large community out there that just goes mushroom picking. And when those people stream, they aren't going to attract the same communities that most Twitch streamers would. That's just how it is. So while I think it's a valid argument, I don't think it needs to be. YouTube is a massive ecosystem, and it's still growing every day. It's been around for what feels like eons at this point, and I'm putting all my faith into it for what I hope is a future career making dope videos for all of you guys. If we get more events like chessboxing, I think YouTube will do more than fine going forward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.